Hello, my name is Tim Freitag. That's the way it's pronounced in German, but I go by Tim Freitag just because it's easier for most people to pronounce it that way. It's close enough. My major is business administration with a focus on HR, and I'm also doing human development. Before this, when I attended Alonia the first time about 5 years ago, I was majoring in computer science and animation and cultural anthropology. So I'm taking this communication course because it's a prerequisite, but even just the first two chapters I've already learned some new stuff about how to communicate more effectively and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I've never taken another communications class before. One of my personal goals for this semester would be to hopefully get all A's. I'm doing an overload for the summer, and it's my first semester back after 5 years, so I'm a little nervous, but I think I'm on track so far, so I think I should be able to do it. My academic goals, really want to transfer to CSU East Bay in a year and then just pursue my human resources degree there. Um, I'm really excited to learn about specifically how to communicate better in this class, which thankfully like I said, I already learned a little bit. But just communication is so important, and I got married back in February, so it's something that is extremely important there, and something that I can definitely improve on as well still. um, I really enjoy music. I'm not the biggest movie person, but I do watch some movies regularly that I really like. I also enjoy video games quite a lot, and reading, puzzles, stuff like that. Just all the basic stuff. Um, I right now I'd say I'm more productive in the morning, but I definitely think you can change that because I used to work midnight shifts, and then when I was working midnight shifts, I was productive at night and not productive in the morning. So I definitely think you can change it if you get used to a new schedule long enough. It'll usually change. Um, I have two pets, so I'm gonna take this with me. Luckily, they're both here right now. Down here, I have Annabelle. That's Annabelle. She's a little camera shy. You can see she is wanting to move out of the camera frame. She's a big old fluffy dog. And then over here, might have seen her in class because she likes to jump on my lap. I have Oreo. Huh. She's a little tired right now. Yeah, look at you. Stretching. Ooh. But those are my two dogs. The fluffy one, Annabelle, she does not like other dogs. And Oreo's still somewhat a puppy. She's just turned a year old, and getting the two of them to get along was tough. And Annabelle still sometimes snaps at Oreo for no reason, but working on that. Even doggy communication, right? Um, so my favorite class at Aloni, I'm gonna have to think back, but it was probably physical or cultural anthropology, and I'm sorry I can't remember the name of either of the professors. Um, my my physical anthropology professor was the lady from Croatia. That's what I remember. She was really awesome. And then my cultural anthropology professor was this dude. He was chill. He's a Dodgers fan. That's what I remember from that class. Um, at least about him. I remember more of the actual class. Um, yeah, I live with my family. We're all citizens of Germany, except of course my wife. She's an American. Um, I'm currently unemployed. I lost my job working for a cannabis dispensary. They sort of cut a lot of people due to COVID. At least that's what they said, but they were a little shady about it. Maybe I'll talk about that if it comes up in another video topic. Um, Food wise, my food kind of changes. I used to really like lasagna, but I'm really badly lactose intolerant. I have a lot of food restrictions, so lasagna might not be the best option anymore. Even lactose free, not quite as good. But I think sushi would probably be my favorite food just because I eat the raw sushi and it's literally just protein and rice and nothing that can actually upset my stomach. So whenever I have like stomach cramps and stomach pains, I actually crave sushi just because I know it's not gonna upset my stomach like the next day. And I believe that's it. So thank you for watching and listening to the introduction video, and I look forward to watching and listening to your guys' introduction videos. Bye bye.